Hello everyone, Victor Sloan here again, and I am your hair loss support and lifestyle brother. Hello again, I am sorry for the long hiatus. Things have been getting very busy in my home. I've had a lot I've been trying to catch up on, and that has made for very little time for me to sit down and work on video ideas. So I'm probably still going to be a little bit slow getting back into it. The next couple of videos will probably be fairly light content-wise, as I am building up more ideas to continue making videos, because my goal, as always, is to help you guys. What I wanted to discuss today, at least in this video, is beards, or my lack thereof. So, question is, and what some of you men may be wondering, if I have a patchy beard, can I someday have a full beard, or do I have to be resigned to having a patchy and sparse beard? So, I want to first begin by saying that many men have had some success in growing fuller beards by using minoxidil. The only issue is that for most men, it takes 1 to 2 whole years of applying minoxidil directly to your face daily, like twice daily, in order to have a full beard come in. And it doesn't even work for everyone, because we all have genetic maximum. If you're already using things like minoxidil on your head, then, I suppose just a little bit extra on your face wouldn't be such a big deal. Whereas for someone like me, as I've stated in previous episodes, I'm not really a fan of using the products, having to buy them repeatedly, that sort of thing. I have enough things that I have to buy and use regularly, such as, soaps and toothpaste and deodorant, that kind of thing. So I don't really feel like adding, beard oil, oils to make my beard oil, and buying beard balm, things like that. So I don't really want to add things like Rogaine or even medicines on top of that. As well as the fact of when I tried minoxidil before to help my beard grow in, I actually had chest pains, which is, obviously something that you need to stop if you have that issue. But that aside, there is a chance, depending on your genetics, that your beard can fill in as you get older. The issue is you're probably looking at your 30s or 40s, maybe even 50s. As an example, if you watch the Beard Brand channel, which I assume that many of you probably do, Greg Brzezinski of Beard Brand actually could not grow his glorious, amazing silver fox kind of beard until he was in his 40s, almost 50 years old. That's something that I learned recently. And even as amazing as his beard is, it's actually still slightly patchy. But due to length, he's able to cover up most of those patches and still make it look really convincing. The thing is, though, he can only grow it to a certain length before, at least in his opinion, it starts to look scraggly and you can kind of see through it due to the thinness of it. What I'm hoping is that for me, I talk about this topic because, as you can see, I struggle with it myself. Now, I will say that even though I have been able to grow the mustache and the goatee ever since I was 15, 16 years old, it has slowly filled out more and more over the years. As much as that might be hard to believe with how thin they still are. These are my strongest areas and they're still fairly thin. But, yeah. However, that said, I do know that my beard is going to continue filling in some naturally as I get older. And this may be the case for you as well, so don't worry. It's just going to take some patience, and you either use something like Rogaine to get it to grow better, or, you know, you just have time and patience. Now, one thing though is that you need to make sure that you are getting enough water, eating properly, and sleeping properly, as well as exercising. These are things, actually, I've not done any of those things properly for most of my life. So that might be one particular reason why I'm having a hard time. Though, then again, you have plenty of guys who don't take care of their bodies in any sort of way, yet they still have like big, bushy beards. But once again, that's all genetics. But you can increase your chances of having a better beard by doing those things. Drink right, eat right, sleep right, exercise right, reduce stress in any way possible. But yeah, I am noticing new hairs coming in very slowly, but progress is progress. And yeah, for me personally, I'm working on improving my diet, and as I'm getting that squared away, I'm also working on getting my exercise right. And as I, you know, start to get better nutrition and get in better shape, we may see even more improvement here. But I'm still not expecting anything more full, probably before the age of 40, because this is my better side. This side is even more hairless. But the thing is, I have very little hair across my entire body. I mean, that's just how it is. Generally, a man who doesn't have much hair elsewhere on his body will have an issue with facial hair too. But yeah, you know, so that is something I'm dealing with. Generally, what I do is I'll you know, usually shave this, try to keep the shaves through here because I need some hair on my neckline to try to fill in this here on my chin. But yeah, I try to keep relatively clean here, but I'll let it grow out a little bit here and there, even though it's not really thick enough to really do anything. But, you know, that is my situation for now, and I hope that this video has been helpful for any of you who also have a patchy beard like mine. It comes down to being able to accept the things that you can't change. And if you feel like it would be worth it to use minoxidil in order to specifically change it, then that's entirely up to you. I mean, there are always risks, there are always potential side effects. But if you want to do it the natural way, you know, change up the things that I mentioned naturally, those are things that are in your control. But when it comes to things that are not in your control, to the best of your ability, it's good to seek the ability to accept that about yourself, which is more or less what I have done with this situation here. So I once again hope that has been helpful, and have a good day.